And what's good, everyone? Welcome back in once again tonight. Game number 2 of the doubleheader covering play-by-play for the NBA Summer League. We get the Indiana Pacers versus the Washington Wizards going down tonight with the opening tip in a couple minutes from now. Indiana 2-1 record, and the NBA Summer League Washington 1-2 record. The Pacers highlighted by the number 6 draft pick Benedict Mathurin, who's had a stellar Summer League, averaging above 19 points per game, shooting the ball just below 49% from the floor, 38.5% from three-point range. He looks like he has been a league ready in 3 games so far through the Summer League. His numbers look kind of similar to what he did at Arizona, scoring a little bit more, though, for Benedict Mathurin, as he had 23 points against Charlotte, 15 against Sacramento, 20 against Detroit. Johnny Davis, the number 10 draft pick for Washington, he has been struggling, only averaging around 8 points per game, 1.7 assists per game to just 2.7 turnovers per game. Unfortunately, I just saw that Benedict Mathurin has been announced that he will be out tonight in this game for Benedict Mathurin, so he's being a scratch from the lineup here. Since this is game number 4 for both of these teams, they're going to take a look at other types of players here to make their official thoughts about the roster coming up. BGR, what's good? Welcome back in once again, man, as we're going to tip off in just a moment. Andrew Nembhard, Gabe York, Kendall Brown Jr., Simi Shatu, and Aaron Nesmith. That's the starting 5 for Indiana. Starting 5 for Washington: Jordan Goodwin, Jaime Echenike, Isaiah Todd, Pierre Henry, and Jordan Shackle of Washington. So looking forward to Mathurin playing in this one, but he has been kept out in this game today. Similar to earlier today, Chet Holmgren was out for the last game for Oklahoma City. So Indiana will go left to right on the floor. Washington will go right to left. We're about to tip off in just a moment. If you guys are new in the stream, thanks so much once again for joining in. Hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. As we are underway with the opening tip, Indiana will control the tip first in their backcourt. Aaron Nesmith, who got traded in that deal from the Celtics, and that Malcolm Brogdon deal, along with Daniel Tice, over to Indiana. Hands it off on the outside. Nembhard swings it over to Nesmith. Attacks inside the paint. Nice dump off down low over to Simi Shatu. Got blocked. Shatu stays with the basketball out to the corner. Nesmith up fake, open 3, corner, got it. That's good for the number 14 draft pick from 2020, the sharpshooter out of Vanderbilt, Aaron Nesmith. Washington with a possession at the wing. Backdoor lob, missing the mark on the pass, but a Wizards turnover. Indiana has the basketball. Out to the corner, it goes to Nembhard. Played at Florida, transferred off to Gonzaga, number 31 draft pick in 2022. Corner 3 is good by Andrew Nembhard. Splashes that one through, and it's 6-0 Indiana. Washington with the ball 1 minute through. They go out to the wing with Isaiah Todd. Came over from the G League Ignite, drafted back in 2021, number 31 draft pick. That's a 3. It's an air ball out of bounds. Turnover by Washington. So rough start here for the Wizards. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively in these Summer League games for Washington. They've had different players go off at different points. They haven't had like a consistent scorer, though, throughout the Summer League. Johnny Davis was supposed to be that guy, but right now he's the number 7 scorer, averaging around 8 points per game in the whole Summer League, as that is a good layup down the lane. 2 more by Aaron Nesmith. He's got 5 of the 8 so far. Free throw circle with Jaime Echenike. Takes the jumper, and that will be deflected out of bounds. And it's going to be contact 2. Jaime Echenike will shoot 2 at the free throw line for Washington. Yeah, unfortunate, man. Just never panned out to what he was expected to be for Aaron Nesmith. And I knew it coming out of that draft from 2 years ago. Danny Ainge has just had some of the drafts he's really hit on with Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Other draft picks, though, especially 2019, 2020, a lot of those were like head-scratching. Like the hoarding of picks that he had during that time. Specifically the 2019 draft, where he was picking up guys like Carson Edwards, Tremont Waters, hoarding a bunch of draft picks for a few years. And then Aaron Nesmith he picked up over Sadiq Bey, which I found that shocking because both of them out of college were kind of like the similar type of player as far as the numbers. It was just it was Sadiq Bey played against tougher competition, more sustained competition throughout the year, whereas Aaron Nesmith played more of a lesser competition, easier non-conference slate, but put up insane shooting numbers that if he got into SEC play, he wouldn't have been able to replicate those numbers, which he did in a non-conference slate. But he was also playing at a time when the SEC had weak defenses also. So I remember Alabama was like in the 300s that year defensively. LSU was in the 200s defensively that year. So it was nothing like this past season where LSU was a top 20 defensive team. They were not last year, but the 2 years prior to that. They were like a really good scoring team, top 20, but like bottom 50 in defense or so, or bottom 50 to 100. Missed jumper by the Pacers on the outside. Washington picks up the defensive rebounds. Nice pass behind the defense. That leads to a slam. Isaiah Todd finally puts the Wizards on the board. 7:26 left to go in the first. Up the floor. It's a turnover by Indiana. Washington has possession. Pierre Henry moves it out. It's over to Jordan Goodwin getting his first playing minutes today. Missed at the rim. Offensive rebound. Putback opportunity. No good. Second chance with a putback is good by Jaime Echenike out of Wichita State. Jeffrey, welcome to the stream. This game is on ESPN, I believe here. I'm going to check to make sure. It's on, ESPN 2. It's on. Because they moved boxing over to ESPN. So this one is on ESPN 2 tonight. Deflected pass and the key turnover by Washington as the Pacers come up with a steal. Nembhard inside. Dish out to the corner. Into the hands of number 10, Kendall Brown. Picked up number 48 in the draft out of Baylor. Over to Nembhard. Takes the deep two. Rolled around the rim. And it goes in. For two there by the number 31 draft pick, Andrew Nembhard from Gonzaga. 3 2022 NBA draft picks for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin at number 6, Nembhard at 31, Kendall Brown at 48. Here's a three straight away. Too strong by the Wizards. Rebound collected by Nembhard. Tried to go for an outlet. Deflected. And they do stay with it for Indiana. Going to draw the reach-in foul. It's Gabe York. Nice job able to pick up the pass and stay with it as it happened to be deflected by a Wizard player past midcourt. Gabe York, the inbound passer, far side in the Indiana front court, inbounds it out to Nembhard. Nembhard, ball poke loose, off of the referee, out of bounds. It will stay Indiana possession. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Just getting started tonight with NBA Summer League, stream number 2, Pacers versus Wizards. 6:03 left to go in the first. Indiana will get the inbound far side of the floor with Nembhard. Puts it into the hands of Nesmith. Attacks the paint. Moves it out to the baseline. Drives right baseline. Dump off underneath. And that's a layup by Shimi Shatu, the rookie from... he is the undrafted player from Vanderbilt back in 2019. So him and Nesmith coming from Vandy. Malika, welcome back on the stream. Jumper at the baseline, missed off the mark by Jordan Shackle of San Diego State. Rebound, they put it up and score. Up and off the glass, count it in the foul. It's by Jaime Echenike of Wichita State. Echenike will shoot one coming up at the free throw line. We'll take a timeout beforehand as we head to the media break. 5:37 left to go in the first. 12-6, Indiana leads. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here on the channel, play-by-play, NBA games, college basketball here on the streams. And thanks so much all for joining in, being a part here tonight on the channel. 5 points each by Aaron Nesmith and Andrew Nembhard for Indiana. Washington top scorer Jaime Echenique with 4. He will shoot 1 coming up at the free throw line after timeouts. Bradley, welcome back in, man. Sixers winners today over the Nuggets, 97-71 final score. Thunder winning over the Warriors, 90-82. Clippers won over the Jazz today, 82-65. The Kings leading by 20 over the Suns currently, 62-42. Stringer Bell, welcome back on the stream, man. We head back from the timeout. 1 free throw at the line missed by Echenique coming out of the timeout for Washington. We have 5:30 left to go in quarter number 1. Indiana with a possession. Indiana will need to win by 15 plus points for a chance to play in the Summer League Championship on Sunday. Great start for the Pacers. They led 8-0 early on. That's what they're looking for tonight. Driving left baseline to the hoop, and it's a layup good by Jordan Schakel for Washington. 5 minutes left to go in the first. Nesmith settles for the jumper. Deep 2, missed off the front rim. Defensive rebound pulled down by Jordan Schakel of Washington. Schakel at the left baseline, swings it out to the wing. Into the hands to Echenique, puts it across the floor to Pierre Henry. Henry, undrafted 2015 from the Charlotte 49ers. Over to the free throw circle, it goes to Schakel. Schakel floats up the runner, hits it. 2-point game now, Jordan Schakel. Able to get into a rhythm here for Washington. He's up to 4 points, he's got the last 2 baskets. 4:25 left to go in the first. Andrew Nembhard, bounce pass, gets it back through traffic. Nembhard puts it up, gets blocked at the baseline. And the Washington comes up with the ball. Numbers looking to push in. Nice job deflecting the backdoor attempt in transition by Nesmith. Over to Jackson. Jackson underneath powers his way. Puts it up and it will be called offensive. Or that's on Shatu. Simi Shatu called in the offensive foul. Number 15. He's got kind of similar hair to Isaiah Jackson on the Pacers. Jackson 22. Shatu 15. Both of them at 6'10". Four minutes left to go in the first. Washington down by 2. They have possession. Number 61, Pat Spencer, out of Northwestern, into the game for the first time today. Also on the floor, first time tonight. Number 32, Craig Sword, on the Mississippi State, went undrafted back in 2016. So Washington turns it over. Indiana up the floor with a quick reach-in pass midcourt charge to Jordan Goodwin from St. Louis. Kendall Brown, far side of the floor, will be the inbound passer. Goodwin and Echenique will check out of the game now for Washington. Inbound from Brown to Nembhard. Nembhard passes outside. 3 taken, missed off the rim by Indiana. Wizards with a possession, 3.5 in the first. Isaiah Todd puts the ball into the hands of Pat Spencer. Spencer at the wing, guarded on the outside by Benny Boatwright. Passes left baseline, out of control, threw it and draws the foul, count it. Tajir McCall gets the bucket and one. Did not look pretty, but they got it that way anyway. And Kendall Brown will head towards the bench right now for Indiana. Tajir McCall, undrafted back in 2017 at the age of 27. Free throw is good. Washington able to put themselves on a 9-zip run, part of a 13-4 run as they take the lead 13-12. They trailed early 8-0. It's a 9-zip run, last 2 minutes 43 seconds. A reach and fall up the floor by Washington. Assess. Indiana will get the inbound. Pacers inbounded out to Nembhard. Nembhard at the right wing. Swings it down low into the hands of number 41. David DeLeo off his hands. Turns it over. Washington with a steal. Cross-court pass. Over to Todd. Takes the three. Missed off the back rim. Nate Hinton with a defensive rebound. Hinton out of Houston. Passes off to DeLeo. Attacks the rim. DeLeo puts it up. Banks it. Count it in the foul by David DeLeo. He'll shoot one coming up at a charity stripe. DeLeo driving right on his defender. Able to put it up and through. And we'll take a break for the action. 14-13 to score, 2:50 left to go in the first here. Good competitive game so far. That's terrible. Sorry to hear that, Vegas. Yeah, I heard that in the news. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. That's awful. Send my thoughts there out to your mom. Terrible. Wow, a lot of blowouts today. Kings demolishing the Suns 70-45. Lucky that the games I've covered today have been the better of the games. All the other ones are blowouts. I covered a Thunder Warriors game. It was an 8-point victory by the Thunder, 90-82. Other than that, the Sixers won over the Nuggets 97-71. That game was not close. The Clippers were trailing. They came back and won against the Jazz 82-65. The Clippers outscored Utah 32-9 in the fourth quarter. Must be somebody else there for that award. One shot at the free throw line. It is good by David DeLeo. Back from the timeout. 2:45 left to go. First quarter. Attacking the paint. It's Tajir McCall who puts it up, got fouled before his shot. Inbound Washington. Out to the wing, McCall takes a three. Off back rim missed. Rebound collected by Benny Boatwright. Nembhard stops his dribble, looking to pass it off. 14 on the shot clock. Slides it across the floor over to Nesmith. Shoots the three, comes up short, tipped up. Into the hands of Pat Spencer with a defensive board. Pass ahead. Tears it down with a right-handed flush ahead of the pack. That is Isaiah Todd from G League Ignite with a jam. 15 all. Pacers have the ball. They'll try it again. Nembhard, top of the key. Dribbles inside the key now. Nembhard looking to create space. Passes to the wing. Hinton Drives right baseline, off the glass, missed. Nice contest there by Pat Spencer of Washington as he comes up with a board. Spencer to the mid-range. Off the back rim, missed. Andrew Nembhard, defensive rebound. 1:40 left to go in the first quarter. Pass midcourt for Indiana, it's Nembhard. Nembhard defended by Spencer one-on-one, puts the ball into the hands of Hinton off the dribble handoff, drive, stripped. And the whistle blows. It will be Tajer McCall picking up the foul. Game clock will stop with 1:34 left to go in the first. This will send the Pacers to the free throw line with Nate Hinton shooting 2. First shot by Hinton, missed off the back rim. What's good, Raymond? Welcome back to the stream, man. Second shot missed off the front rim. They go empty that trip for Indiana. 15 all. Approaching the final minute left to go in the first quarter. Washington with a possession. McCall moves it out to the right corner into the hands of Todd. To the deep 2 jumper he takes, missed off the mark. Boatwright came up with a rebound. Brooks into the game first time today for the rookie, undrafted from Michigan for Eli Brooks Jr. Hinton swings the bounce pass inside the paint. Over to Boatwright. Turn around, gets it. On the hardwood, he falls down. Count it in the foul. Benny Boatwright draws the foul charge to number 14, Isaiah Todd. So we have 1 minute left to go. One free throw by Boatwright as he bricks it off the back iron. Wizards come up with a possession. 55 seconds left to play. Davion Mintz, undrafted from Kentucky. Mintz, step back 3 in the air, skipped around the rim and out. As Indiana hauls down the defensive rebounds. It's with number 14, Nate Hinton out of Houston. Hinton will slow it down past midcourt. Passes out to the top, 3 straight away. Boatwright off the front rim misses. As Washington will get the rebound back with Craig Sword. Spin move. Inside the key, puts it up. Draws the foul. Tajer McCall attacking right to the paint area. He was driving on number 41, David DeLeo. Looks like DeLeo got all ball on that. They're going to count the fall, though, on David DeLeo. Blocking foul, shooting 2. Tajer McCall, 2 shots at the line. First one he missed. What a tough game so far for free throws. Washington just 1 for 5 at the free throw line. Indiana 1 for 4. Second shot is good by DeLeo. One second differential shot clock and game clock. Game clock down to 15 seconds. Eli Brooks Jr. moves it on top over to Boatwright. Hand off to Hinton. Hinton at the point. Attacking right down the lane. Nate Hinton missed the layup. Good contest as he was triple teamed down low. Washington had a strip though. Half court shot around the rim and out as it gets missed by Eli Brooks, but that was close. We close out first quarter in the books. Low scoring affair. Pacers 17, Washington 16. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe as we close out at the end of the first quarter. Indiana leading 17-16 in a low-scoring affair between these two teams. Top scorers in the first quarter, 5 points each, Andrew Nembhard and Aaron Nesmith for the Pacers. For the Wizards, top scorer, only 4 players have scored, and all 4 players have the same total. 4 players with 4 points each. Jaime Echenike with 4. Same as Jordan Shackle, Isaiah Todd, and Tajir McCall. It's been a cold game from 3. Washington 0 for 7 from the perimeter. Indiana 2 for 8. And both of these teams struggling to make free throws as well. 1 for 4 by the Pacers, 2 for 6 by the Wizards at the free throw line. Come back from the timeout to start off the second quarter in just a moment. Harry, welcome in. So sorry to hear that. Sending my thoughts to your dad's co-worker's family. That's terrible. That's just awful. My condolences go out to your dad's co-worker's family there, and to his workplace. We get back to action. Start of the second quarter. Washington right to left in the floors. They have possession first. Lob down low. They will put up the shot. There's contact as well. The Pacers commit a foul. Should be sending Echenike to shoot 2 at the line. It will. Yersif, welcome back on the stream here, man. Hope all is going well. Two free throws by Jaime Echenike for Washington. The first one he makes. Second shot's good. Pacers with possession as they take it past midcourt. Brooks. Bounce pass out to the wing. Down low with it now. They will swat that out of there. Aaron Nesmith rejected the layup. He thought it was a goaltend. Hands up in the air as he is irate about that call. Catch and fire 3. Davion Mintz missed off the back rim. So it goes back to Indiana with a rebound collected by Hinton. Hinton looking to push it. Hinton. Oh, nice dump off down low. Gets the layup. That is good by Benny Boatwright for Indiana. Pacers take the lead. Nate Hinton pushing tempo. Able to set up that bucket. Credit with an assist. Down low once again. This time the Wizards will work their way. It is Pat Spencer who gets the assist. Over to a layup made by Craig Sword. Pacers going to slow down the possession this time. Hinton, deep range 3. Skids off the side of the rim, goes out of bounds. Wizards basketball. 8:31 left to go. Washington has it past midcourt with Davion Mintz. Now into the hands to number 35, Arturs Zagars. Undrafted out of Germany. As he will take this to the paint and gets a bucket. 3-point Washington lead. Indiana, in order to advance into the Summer League Championship on Sunday, they will need to win by 15 points or greater for a chance of that happening. And right now they're trailing by 3. 8 minutes left to go. Missed jumper by the Pacers. Here's Spencer. Bounce pass. Mid-range shot around the rim and out. Shackle gets fouled though. That foul is charged to Fanbo Zhang, 6'9" big man out of China. Undrafted in 2022 at the age of 19. I heard about that with Gigi Jackson decommitting today. 2 shots to the line by Echenike, first one he makes. It's probably going to be Auburn. I just brought up his list. That would be a shame if it was Duke there for UNC fans about that. Pacers get another bucket, 3-point game now. Yeah, I just brought up his list. He's got South Carolina, which happens to be his favorites, which he's from Columbia, so that makes sense. So, class of 2023. Probably what he's doing since he decommitted. Most likely going to be South Carolina, because South Carolina, they got Lamont. Lamont Paris is the new head coach now for them. He coached at Tennessee Chattanooga. Frank Martin went over to UMass. It's Isaiah Jackson, or that's Aaron Nesmith, who got swung down in the key. The clock will stop with 7:20. It's a 3-point game here. But yeah, makes sense if he is thinking about going to South Carolina, just seeing how Lamont Paris does this season before making his commitment pick. Inbound goes to Indiana. 7:15 left to go before halftime. Simi Shatu passes over inside the key. Kendall Brown turnaround, missed off the back rim as Washington comes out with a defensive rebound. Wizards have the ball on the outside with Pat Spencer. Moves it over to Mintz. Mintz dribble pro hop inside the key. Davion Mintz called in the travel. Davion Mintz played at Creighton, transferred over to Kentucky, played 2 seasons for Big Blue. No points in 7 minutes tonight by Davion Mintz. We have 7 minutes left to go before halftime. Nembhard dribbles past midcourt. Nembhard puts it on top over to Shatu. He takes a 3. Missed off the rim short. Offensive rebound controlled by DeLeo. Another chance. DeLeo with a 3. Missing short. Another offensive rebound by Shatu. Powers his way into the post. He should have turned around and hit the jumper. Instead, Fanbo Zhang takes it between traffic. He's able to draw the foul. That's on Davion Mintz. This will send Fanbo Zhang of China to shoot 2 at the free throw line for the Pacers. First one good by Zhang. Oh. 1 second here. So, this article coming out is Zhang goes 1 for 2 at the line. So this article, it's from 1 day ago. This is sourced on the article on3.com. It says on the title, Gigi Jackson set to reclassify, enroll at South Carolina, not USC. So that's probably why. That makes sense why he decommitted from UNC. And when I went on his 247 profile, it said South Carolina favorites for that. So that clearly makes sense. He's out of Columbia, and he's going to stick with his hometown team. So now that makes sense. Both free throws good by Washington by Jordan Shackle. 6:10 left to go before halftime. Pacers have the possession. Nembhard slides it out to the wing. York takes a 3, missed off the back rim. The Wizards will dribble up the floor. This is Pat Spencer. Across the court, he moves it to Sword. Sword, spin move. Off-balance pass, looking to go into a jump shot. Late pass at the moment, as Fanbo Zhang will snag the defensive rebound. 5:45 left to go, second quarter. Nembhard with a 3 got knocked down. That's actually Zhang. Zhang with a 3 he took, and he got knocked down. It's going to send Fanbo Zhang to shoot 3 at the line for the Pacers. We'll take a timeout on the floor here. 26-22 to score. So we're under 6 minutes left to go before halftime. 5:36 remaining. It's Washington with a 4-point lead. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, NBA games, college basketball on the channel. So right now we're just on a timeout. Suns have cut the deficit against the Kings, 73-63. Sacramento leading Phoenix. Jaime Echenike, top scorer for Washington. He's got 10 points tonight. Behind him, Jordan Shackle with 6. Echenike also 7 rebounds and 3 blocks. Aaron Nesmith, top scorer for Indiana. He's got 7. So free throws coming up at the line. Fanbo Zhang, 2 free throws. First one he makes. Second one's good. He was fouled from behind the 3-point arc, so he will have one more. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, NBA games, college basketball on the channel. Third free throw, it is good by Fanbo Zhang out of China. 5.5 left to go before halftime. Washington with a possession. This is Arturs Zagars, who has the ball. Shovels it out to the wing, over to Shackle. Shackle moves it across the floor to Zagars. Shoots the 3. He's got it. Platform, thanks so much for joining in, brother. Got 5:10 remaining before half. Driving inside the paint. Kendall Brown out of control, but able to draw a blocking foul. Kendall Brown will shoot 2 at the line. Undrafted, he got picked up, 48th draft pick from Baylor in this past draft. So 3 draft picks for the Pacers. Mathurin at 6, Nembhard at 31, Brown at 48. 2 shots at the line by Kendall Brown. First one good. Yeah, that's right. Repping San Diego State. Second free throw is good by Brown. In a close competitive game all night long. 5 minutes left to go before halftime. It will be Arturs Zagars who takes it past midcourt. He's defended by Nembhard. Swings it out to the wing. Into the hands of Todd. Todd floats up a shot, and Akeem missed the first one. Gets it back. Rejected by Simi Shatu. Out of bounds it goes. Big time defensive play with a block by Shatu. It's been a block fest for the Pacers in the Summer League. Usually what Isaiah Jackson, but there, Sime Shatu able to have a big block. Missed 3 at the wing. Another chance, though, off the putback, and it is good. Count it in the bucket. And one coming up by Washington at the line. Basket is good by Jordan Shackle. And the free throw is good by Shackle. .435 left to go before halftime. Nembhard gets the ball out of his hands off to Brown. Brown at the free throw circle, passes outside, and Nembhard. Nembhard swings it across the floor, anticipates the pass, intercepts it as he jumps the route and dunks it down. It is Tajer McCall. What a read on that basketball. 7-point lead for Washington, 4:10 left to play. That's a huge defensive stop by McCall. Offensive rebound, put back down inside the paint is good by Kendall Brown. Four minutes left to go before halftime. Isaiah Todd around the wing. Hands it off to Shackle. Swings it across the floor. Off to Goodwin. Played for St. Louis. For the Pelicans. Outside it goes to the wing to Todd. Takes a 3, airballs it. And Goodwin tried to save it, one out of bounds though. Pacers down by 5. Chance to knock on the doorstep and cut it even closer. 3:37 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. My final Summer League live stream will be tomorrow night. Celtics against Nets, 8 p.m. Eastern time if you'd like to join in. Follow-away jumper, Aaron Nesmith. Missed it short, airballed the shot. Was part of that Malcolm Brogdon trade in that package along with Daniel Tice being sent over to the Pacers. At the corner, Shackle. Shackle guarded by Nembhard. Crossover, crosses him over. Dumps it off down the lane. Still playable, though. Nice little find right there down the middle. Jordan Goodwin sends it off to Shackle with a layup. Indiana would have to win by 15 plus to make their way into the Summer League Championship game tomorrow. Currently, they're trailing by 7 with 3 minutes before halftime. Pacers have it up the court. Nembhard stops the dribble, passes to his right to Shatu. Shatu sends it off into the hands to Brown. Brown's pass off balance. Shatu had it deflected from him. This is a 3-on-0. Fast break leads to another dunk by Washington to put their largest lead on the board, up by 9. Transition, please. Have been a success tonight for the Wizards. Timeout taken by Indiana on the floor. 2:39 left to go in the second. Washington out to a 22-12 second quarter box score advantage. So despite shooting just 1 for 12 from three-point range, Pacers shooting the ball 2 for 12 from 3. Washington able to out-rebound Indiana +9 in the glass, 24-15. And Washington outshooting Indiana by a mile. 45% by Washington, 30% by Indiana. Yeah, hopefully, that I see right now it's between Kentucky, Louisville, and Memphis. That's huge for Louisville if the top recruit goes there. Could very well. I think Louisville's got a good chance to get him. So I'm looking at Kentucky's roster outlook for that season. They already got 3 players. Yeah, this is already 3. We come out from the timeout. Quick basket by Indiana puts it a 7-point game. Jaime Echenike for Washington with 10 points. Wizards with a possession. So away from the basketball, we get a foul committed by Indiana. Clock will stop with 2:10. Far side of the floor, it will be number 35, Arturs Zegars, the inbound passer. As he passes underneath the hoop, Goodwin missed the shot, gets the ball back though in the corner. Goodwin stripped, and he gets fouled. 2:03 remaining. This will send Jordan Goodwin of St. Louis to the free throw line shooting 2. Missed the first one. Second one's good. Two minutes left to go before halftime. Pacers have possession. Aaron Nesmith. Straight line drive. Now has it low block. Backs his way inside. Underneath the hoop. Has to swing it back out. Poor decision. Intercepted. Tajer McCall jumps the root. Picks off the pass. And the Pacers once again fall right at midcourt. Saw Nate Hedted who picks up the reach and foul. There were some words that were said because Hinton just got issued a technical. Shackle makes the free throw. It's a 9-point Washington lead. .145 left to go before halftime. Washington also gets the inbound with McCall. Arturs Zegars moves it on top to Todd. Todd takes the 3. It hits the rim well short. Defensive rebound hauled down by Nesmith. Nesmith looking to push it out to the corner. It goes with a 3. Off the mark, missed by Nembhard. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. .127 left to play. Pacers will get the inbound. Bounce pass. Down low. Scores. Gabe York with a bucket. We have a timeout taken on the floor. We got 40-33 to score. We have 1:24 left to go before halftime. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, NBA games, college hoops in the channel. One more Summer League live stream I'll be covering. That will be tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Celtics face the Brooklyn Nets. Quick update in the NBA Summer League scoreboard for tonight. One game currently in action. And that one has just gone to final. Actually, Sacramento has won over Phoenix tonight, 82-69. Clippers winning over the Jazz, 82-65. Thunder won against the Warriors in the first game I covered tonight, 90-82. And the Sixers able to blow out the Nuggets, 97-71. Cole, thanks so much for joining in. Appreciate it, man, for finding my channel. Yeah, usually the number's a lot bigger. I think it's because, like, not a whole lot of the main players are playing tonight or so. I didn't know that until I started off the stream. I started off the stream and it popped up, like, a minute before tip-off saying that Bennedict Mathurin wouldn't play tonight. So Bennedict Mathurin and Johnny Davis both not playing tonight in this game. I'd covered OKC against the Warriors earlier today, and Moses Moody and Chet Holmgren did not play either in that game. So it's more so like the players battling for the last couple positions on the roster, G League players at this point. 1:15 left to go before halftime. Washington has the possession. Driving right to the hoop, and it will get stripped out of bounds. Tajir McCall was the one who had the dribble drive down the lane inside. It will stay Washington ball with 1:07 left to go, 7 on the shot clock. Inbound off the fingertips of McCall. Loose ball. Who's got it right at midcourt? It's a battle for the loose ball, and the referees will point in Indiana's direction. This will be Pacers ball, I believe. The referee is actually talking about the call right here. They're going to send it into Washington. Yes. Oh, no. Yeah, they're going to send it in Washington's direction here, looks like, as they talk about the call. Who had it last? Yeah, this is going to be Washington free throws. So, off the inbound, Indiana committed the foul off the inbounds. It was a loose ball and charged to Indiana. First one good at the free throw line by Jordan Goodwin out of St. Louis. Second shot is a make by Goodwin. Braves fan nation, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think Paulo's got a pretty good chance. Keegan Murray. Based on how he's played in the Summer League, I think Keegan Murray could potentially get it next season. 45 seconds left to go. Corner three taken by Washington. Missed around the rim and out by Arturs Zagars. As Indiana picks up the rebounds. It's Gabe York with it. York, deep range three at the wing. Oh, he splashes it through. Gabe York with a big time three. Cuts the Washington lead to 4. Showing the range right there. York, 2016 undrafted from Arizona. Jordan Shackle passes out to the corner, taking a three wide open, and Isaiah Todd drills it. Now the threes are starting to drop. Well awaited for as the three-point shots were just not falling through the first 19 minutes of the first half. But the final minute they start to. 2 of them, 1 each by both of these teams. Timeout taken on the floor by Indiana. We got 11 seconds left to go before halftime. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, as right now we take the timeout. 11 seconds left to go before half. Yeah, interesting. I've never tried either of those before, Oreo cheesecake or Nutella. I'd probably take Nutella, though. Quick update, top scores of the game today. 12 points by Jordan Shackle of Washington. 10 points by Jaime Echenike with 7 rebounds. Those are the top 2 players in double figures for the Wizards. For the Pacers, nobody yet to score in double figures. Leading scorer is Kendall Brown. He's got 8 points at the moment. Aaron Nesmith with 7. Nesmith struggling with efficiency, though, just 3 for 10 shooting from the floor. So we're going to come back with 11 seconds left to go before halftime. Aaron Nesmith, part of that Malcolm Brogdon trade, sending Nesmith and Daniel Tice, along with a couple other Celtics players and draft picks, over to the Pacers in exchange for Malcolm Brogdon. Great get for the Celtics, by the way. That's my team that I root for, because it gives them a floor general, veteran-type point guard. And he's a really efficient shooter. Knock down shots from the perimeter. We get back to action. 10 seconds left to go. Pacers with the inbound. Nembhard at the Summer League logo. Played for Florida and Gonzaga. Out to the wing it goes. Left baseline dribble by Gabe York as he gets bumped into and fouled with 0.8 of a second remaining on the game clock. That is a bad personal foul committed by Washington. And this will send the Pacers to the free throw line. So Gabe York to shoot 2 now at the free throw line with 0.8 of a second left to play. First one is a make. Second one, right down the middle. Inbound. Washington will hold it. We head to halftime. 45-40 as we enter halftime here. Great close competitive game between Washington and Indiana. +35 watching right now on the channel. If you enjoy the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here on the channel, play-by-play, NBA games, college basketball. Let us know out in the chat who you guys are a fan of, where you guys are from. Let us know out in the chat if you guys are a new first-timer here. What's your team? Who do you root for? Summer League scoreboard from earlier today. Sixers won with ease over the Nuggets, 97-71. Thunder, in the first game I covered, close victory for them. It was close throughout the game, and then the Thunder able to get themselves up double digits in the late fourth quarter. 90-82, Oklahoma City with a victory over Golden State. Clippers winning over the Jazz tonight, 82-65, and the Kings won over the Suns, 82-69. Hey, thanks so much for joining in, Cole. Yeah, no problem. This channel's up here for all sports fans. I'm a Celtics fan myself. I'm from Massachusetts, but I cover different teams, NBA, college basketball as well. The big stars of the Summer League not playing tonight. No Benedict Mathurin tonight for Indiana. Johnny Davis did not play for the Wizards. And earlier today, Chet Holmgren and Moses Moody did not play either in that first game between the Thunder and the Warriors. Benedict Mathurin, though, a lot to be desired by how he has played in the Summer League, averaging 19 points per game and around 22 minutes of court time for Mathurin. Looks like one of the most league-ready players in the Summer League through the 3 games played by Mathurin. Did a whole ton of stuff for Arizona this past season. Super explosive. One heck of an athlete. And he came into today 12th in the Summer League in scoring, but he's averaging 19 points per game, which is higher than his average of 17 at Arizona this past season. But he's only averaging around 22 minutes per game, so that's the fewest minutes out of a top 12 scorer in the Summer League. And he's putting up the points that he has been because of his efficiency. Around 39% from 3 and just under 49% from the floor shooting for Benedict Mathurin. Kind of similar to his Arizona numbers. Pretty much similar. He was a knockdown shooter for Arizona. His numbers did take a little bit of a dip to around 36.5 this past season from 3, but the season before that, he was shooting 40% plus from the perimeter. But he was asked to do a bunch of stuff at Arizona, and this Summer League really proved himself to be one of the top players for Benedict Mathurin. It could have got DeAndre Ayton too. Phoenix, though, was able to match that deal for the max contract. After Phoenix hadn't given DeAndre Ayton a max contract at the beginning of last season. Looked like the Pacers were going to get him, but then Phoenix yesterday came in with a max contract themselves. So we'll be back to the third quarter in a couple minutes from now. Thanks so much all for hanging in there, joining in, being a part in the channel tonight. One more live stream I'll be covering. I'll be back live tomorrow night. One more game, Celtics against Nets at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be off on Sunday, so no Summer League streams for me on Sunday. Heat and Raptors, this game just started off a couple moments ago. Another stellar game by Keegan Murray for Sacramento. He finished with 21 points and 10 rebounds. in the victory against Phoenix today. All right, here we go. Start to the third quarter, left to right on the floor. Washington will have the ball first. A 3 at the wing, and it is good to start things off in the third for the Wizards. Lob off the back door, and that will be a two-handed jam thrown down for the Pacers by Kendall Brown. Washington with a possession, second one of the second half. Goodwin gets the ball out of his hands, bounce pass to the right. Inside the key, floats up the runner. It will go down by Jordan Schakel. Schakel having a great game tonight for Washington as he's able to find himself up to a team high 14 points for the Wizards. 3-point shot straight away, drops through by Aaron Nesmith. Under 9 minutes left to go in the third. Wizards, their pass deflected and intercepted. Simi Shatu comes out with a steal, takes it, tried to take it a distance, but he missed the layup, no good. So Wizards come up with a basketball. Isaiah Todd backs his way, swings it on top at Janike. Over to the corner, crossover, creates space with a jumper, splash. Jordan Schakel lighting it up from the floor for the 2021 undrafted player from San Diego State. Tyrone, welcome back in here, brother. 8:15 remaining in the third. Indiana, quick bucket down low. Wizards have the ball. They turn it over on the outside. Stolen away by Kendall Brown. Brown weaves his way right around the defender. Couldn't finish, though, with a layup as it goes back to Washington. 8 minutes remaining in the third. Wizards with the ball. They swing the pass down low. Underneath, missed the first shot by Echenike. Second shot missed off the glass as well. As the Pacers come up with a defensive rebound with number 15, Simi Shatu out of Vanderbilt. Shatu will bring it up the floor. Looking for a cutter and missed the mark of the pass to Nembhard out of bounds. .7:35 left to go in the third. Wizards at the wing with Todd. Todd around the perimeter. Moves it across the floor to Schakel. Into the hands of Pierre Henry. Outside Schakel, catch and fire three. This time missed off the rim. Offensive rebound. Put back is good by Jordan Goodwin in the middle of the defense. 8-point lead built by Washington right now as we approach the 7-minute mark remaining in the third. Two players double figures for the Pacers, both with 10 with Kendall Brown and Aaron Nesmith. Missed three straight away by Simi Shatu. Washington with a defensive rebound. Schakel gonna slow it down. Schakel attacks the paint, lost it off his knee. Out of bounds as he was being defended by Shatu in the paint. We got 6:49 left to go in the third quarter. Pacers in the backcourt almost lost it. Nembhard swings it into the backcourt. Going to have to get it past the 10-second line. And deflected out by Washington. A lucky break for the Pacers. They will stay with this possession here. It will be Indiana possession with 6:39 left to go. That could have very well been a 10-second violation. Wizards deflected it out of bounds. Daniel, welcome back on the stream here, man. Pacers, far side of the floor at midcourt, they inbound it. Into the hands of Benny Boatwright, number 20, into the game. It goes over to Nesmith now. Nesmith swings it on top. Boatwright with space, shoots the three, rattles it through. It's a 5-point game. Close and competitive all night long between these two teams. Here goes the Wizards with Goodwin. Floats up the runner, missed off the back rim, he got fouled. Game clock will stop with 6:15 remaining. Chances looking pretty slim right now for Indiana to play in the championship. They need a 15-plus point victory today over the Wizards to do so. First place, the New York Knicks. Second place currently is the Portland Trail Blazers. Third place, the Pelicans. Fourth place is the Pacers. 6:10 left to go in the third. At the wing is Goodwin for Washington. 5 of the shot clock. Goodwin, deep 2 jumper. Airballs it. The rebound got collected by Gabe York of the Pacers. York at the wing. Moves it across the floor to Hinton. Hinton at the baseline. Hinton, spin move, inside. We'll draw the foul. It's on Jaime Echenike. It says we're under 6 minutes left to go. We'll take the media timeout here. 55-50, Washington leads by 5 as we go on the timeout. +30 watching right now. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, NBA games, college basketball on the channel. If you guys would like to come on board, be a part here on the streams tonight. Yeah, it's kind of far-fetched for a score in the 100s. It's a summer league game. It's been a lot of trouble hitting shots tonight by these two teams. Heat lead the Raptors early on, 12-5. Washington shooting 43% from the floor. Indiana at 40% currently. Nate Hinton will shoot here at the free throw line as we come back from the timeout. 55-50 to score. 2 free throws. First one is good. Yes, I think they can be able to score over 179 in this game. It's a good chance they could. We got 5:33 remaining in the third. The scoring has picked up since the first quarter. First quarter box score was 17-16. Second quarter really picked up. It was 29-23 in the second quarter. And so far, where we still got 5:33 left to go in the third. So they played 10-minute quarters in the Summer League. So we're just above the midway portion of the third quarter. And both teams have 12 points each in the third quarter. Make that added on some more. Washington just got the bucket and the foul shot. 58-52 now. 5.5 left to go in the third. Pacers back their way inside. Turnaround miss by Hinton off the back rim. A rebound collected defensively by Washington by Pat Spencer. Spencer moves it off to McCall. Off to the wing. Here's a three. That's good by Washington to extend it. 5 minutes remaining, third quarter. Nembhard swings it out to the corner. Three on its way. Missed off the side of the rim by Gabe York. Goes out of bounds. It will be Wizards ball. No Knicks. JV, thanks so much for joining in, guys. 5 minutes left to go, third quarter. Tajir McCall will take the ball past the midcourt logo. McCall moves it out to the wing. Goes out of bounds. He'll stay Washington possession. Gabe York will check out of the game now for Indiana. 4:48 left to go in the third. Inbound out to Washington. Three taken straight away. That is a make by Isaiah Todd. 9-zip run by Washington. Last minute, 15 seconds. Nembhard swings it on top. Catch and fire three. Rolled around the rim and out. Tried to go for a putback. Missed it by Hinton. Lost the ball. And the Wizards come up with it. 4:15 remaining. Third quarter. Attacking to the rim. Missed the layup by Spencer. Rebound back to Indiana. Look at the push tempo here. Taking it the distance with a layup. It is good by Nate Hinton. That's a big bucket. 10-point game. 4 minutes left to go in the third. Quick three up the floor. Right through the chute it goes by Jordan Goodwin. He makes the three. Scoring really picking up. Both teams pushing tempo right now. Brown at the free throw circle. Lost the ball and the hardwood goes down. Was Jordan Goodwin. So the Wizards get called in the reach-in foul. Clock will stop with 3:50 left to go. Yeah, closing in at that 179 pretty fast. Right now, though, Indiana just missed the three. Washington has it on the run themselves. Dump off right in front of the hoop, and that's a dunk by Isaiah Todd, soaring up high into the air. They extend to a 15-point lead. Isaiah Todd's got himself 15 points for the Wizards. Three at the wing, missed off the back rim by Brown. They come up with an offensive rebound, though, with DeLeo. Passes underneath the hoop to Brown, blocked from behind by Tajir McCall. Huge defensive stop by Washington. Here goes the Wizards with the ball. Goodwin drives, attacks the paint inside, and right to the hoop he scores. Right-handed layup by Jordan Goodwin as he keeps on adding to it for Washington. 16-2 run in the last 2:50. Corner three. Missed off the mark by the Pacers as they go into desperation mode in the late third. Euro step down the lane, missed the layup by Craig Sword of Washington. 2:48 left to go as we have a reach-in foul at midcourt. It's charged to the Wizards. We also have a timeout taken on the floor as we've reached the media break. 2:48 left to go in the third. Washington on a runaway here, up by 17. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action on the channel, play-by-play, NBA games, college basketball here, streaming. Thanks so much all for joining in, being a part tonight in the channel. Tomorrow night, I plan on covering one stream Celtics against Nets, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Celtics Nets tomorrow, just one game. I'm off on Sunday, so this will be my last Summer League game. For tomorrow will be the last Summer League game. All right. I'm going to head right back to action in just a moment. .240 left to go, third quarter. Pacers get the inbound. So they will miss a three by David DeLeo. Washington comes out with a basketball. Wizards just been on this monstrous run. They will add to it, getting right to the rim. Jordan Goodwin for two. It's an 18-2 run, last 3.5 minutes. Dump off. Down low. Shatu swings it out. Poor pass sent by DeLeo, got intercepted. The Wizards out on the run. And they will slow down the basketball. Here's a three open. Goodwin airballs it. Victoria, welcome back on the stream. We got 2 minutes left to go in the third. Aaron Nesmith, step back jumper, deep two, swoosh, it goes through. They really needed a bucket. They finally got one with Nesmith to stop an 18-2 drought. Deflected ball out of bounds, last touch by Indiana. .137 left to go. 12 points in this quarter by Jordan Goodwin. He's up to 17 for Washington. Goodwin tied for the top scorer with Jordan Shackle with also 17. One dribble. Here's a three. Swoosh, it goes through at the wing. Wizards firing on all cylinders here in the third quarter, outscoring Indiana 31-16. It's a 20-point lead, largest one of the game for Washington. Both free throws to the line are makes by Jermaine Samuels, number 13 from Villanova. Final minute left to go. Corner three comes out way short, missed by Tajer McCall. Indiana has the ball. Eli Brooks, right to the rim, gets the layup. Final 50 seconds remaining, third quarter. Possession by Washington, Davion Mintz. Mintz looking for something. Mintz floats up a shot that isn't even close to the rim, got fouled though. So Davion Mintz will shoot two at the free throw line. Mintz yet to score tonight. He's playing 9 minutes, no points. First shot by Mintz, and he missed off the back rim. Second shot's good. In the backcourt, Pacers, they almost lost it. Able to get it back, though. Going right to the paint. Floats up a wild shot and scores. That's Simi Shatu off balance in the paint for 2. 25 seconds left to go in the third. Wizards kick to the corner. 3 on its way. Splash. Davion Mintz makes his first field goal of the night with a 3. 10 seconds left to go in the third. Pacers with it. Bounce pass outside to Nesmith. Nesmith step back 3 in the air. Off the back rim too strong. Wizards come up with a defensive rebound as time expires now at the end of the third quarter. Washington on a runaway. Big third quarter, outscoring the Pacers 35-22 in the third. It's the Wizards by 18, 80-62 as we close out at the end of 3. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action here on the channel, NBA, college basketball games as well. If you guys would like to join in, be a part here on these live streams throughout the course of basketball action, this game, throughout the... coming up, we got one more live stream I plan on covering after tonight. Celtics, Nets tomorrow night. Raptors lead the Heat 23-18. Yeah, over-under was at 175. Somebody put out 148 is the number currently. I said to take the over. We'll see if that happens to be true at the end of this one tonight. Certainly helps out the factor if you did take the over 175 because Washington scored 35 in that quarter. That's the most points that either team scored in a single quarter. Scoring has really picked up as we've gone on throughout this game. Low scoring first quarter, 17-16. Indiana led after 1. It was Washington who outscored Indiana in the second quarter box, 29-23. And then Washington outgaining Indiana once again in the third quarter box, 35-22. Got back to action, start to the fourth quarter right now. Pacers have it underneath the hoop. They swing it down the lane. Aaron Nesmith not in control with the basketball, turns it over and rams right into Echenike, the Wizards defender. He'll head right back to Washington with 9:12 left to play. Wizards with it, approaching the 9-minute mark left to go. Echenike leaves it on the outside over to Spencer. Dribbles up, swings it out to the wing. 3, missing off the back rim, taken by Artur Zagars. And the rebound far side of the floor by Indiana. Again, Nesmith bumping into a Wizards player, but this time they will call blocking foul. That will be charged to number 30 of Washington. Or 32 of Washington. 35, that is, Artur Zagars, as we see the number Clearly now. They're not going to call it a blocking foul. It was before the shooting motion, as that's a turnover by the Pacers. Washington comes up with a steal, takes the distance with a two-handed dunk by Pat Spencer. 20-point lead all over again for Washington. 8.5 left to go. Bounce pass. Nesmith attacking inside the paint. Blocked. Gets it right back, though. It's a putback. Good for two by Simi Shatu. Wizards have the ball inside the paint. Bucket will count, and the foul. Pat Spencer with an and one. Spencer attacking the rim. Up to 7 points, 4 boards, 6 assists tonight. Undrafted back in 2020 from Northwestern. What's good, Warren? Welcome back to the stream. We get 8:14 left to play. Free throw is good by Washington. Hope all is going well, man. Pacers have the possession with Nembhard. Nembhard, top of the key, moves it out to the wing into the hands of York. York defended 1-on-1 on the outside. Bounce pass. Into the hands of Samuel. Swung it down low. Knocked out of bounds. It will stay Pacers ball. 6 in the shot clock. We have 7:56 remaining in the game clock. Nembhard underneath his hoop, the inbound passer. Nembhard passes baseline. DeLeo. Dump off. 3 seconds. Oh, what a defensive play right there. Knocked loose from behind. Stolen away by Spencer. Spencer gets blocked, though, at the rim. And it goes back to the Pacers. Pass far side of the floor goes right into the scorer's table. So the game clock will stop with 7:43. We get a lot of action going on right now. Back and forth, back and forth. It will stay Pacers ball with 7:43 left to play. Number 11, Fanabo Zhang out of China checks into the game in place of Simi Shatu, who will head towards the bench. Inbound, out to the wing into the hands of Jermaine Samuels. Moves it outside over to Nembhard. Nembhard passes off to DeLeo. Over to the wing it goes with a 3. That's a make by Fanbo Zhang. $7:20 left to play. Spencer on top, off to Zagars. Called on the travel. Turnover Washington. Pacers take it past midcourt. Clear pathway to the hole. It's a layup. Good. Up and off the backboard by number 2, Andrew Nembhard out of Gonzaga. Pass to the corner. Deflected out of bounds. It will stay Pacers ball. Deviant, welcome to the stream. We have 6:55 left to go. Washington gets the inbound. Spencer, bounce pass through traffic, stolen away, turnover by Jaime Echenike. So there's a pass ahead, knocked loose out of bounds. I think it's last touch by the Pacers. Turnover by Indiana. Washington with the ball, deep to baseline jumper, comes up short, missed by Davion Mintz. Rebound, ahead of the pack, Hinton, pushing tempo. Hinton will get the bucket. Goaltend committed by Washington. Davion Mintz having a tough game once again tonight. Undrafted out of Kentucky. Transferred from Creighton to Kentucky during his collegiate career. But off the bench, Davion Mintz, nothing. He's got 4 points off the bench in 14 minutes. 1 for 4 shooting from the floor, that's it. We take a timeout on the floor here. 6:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. It's the Wizards holding on to a 14-point lead. Quick update with a Heat Raptors score. Raptors lead the Heat 33-26. That's with about 5 minutes left to go in the second. We get back to action right now, approaching the 6-minute mark left to go. Pacers have the ball. Nembhard defended on the outside by Goodwin. Sends the pass over. Out to the top it will go. A 3 missed off the back rim by Hinton. So the rebound gets collected by Jordan Goodwin of Washington. Goodwin still has it. Attacking inside the paint. Floats it up off the front rim, missed. As Indiana looks to push it themselves. Taking it right to the rack. It's a layup. Nate Hinton doing a great job tonight pushing tempo. He does right there. Out in transition. Sees the numbers advantage. And puts it to a 12-point game. 5:20 remaining in the fourth. Washington getting a little cold recently. Dribble handoff by Spencer. Passes off to a cutter. Layup good by Jordan Goodwin of Washington. Big time bucket to go up by 14. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth. At the wing, it's Nate Hinton. Crossover. Swings it out to the corner. Nembhard. Passes outside to Hinton. Top of the key. Hinton dribbles, drives, down the lane, and floats up a wild type of shot. Got knocked down, though, and fouled with 4:53 left to play. Oh, no, they're going to call it turnover by Hinton before. So referees will say turnover by Nate Hinton. This will be Washington basketball. So Wizards get the inbound, 4:50 remaining. Underneath, nice cutter. Couldn't finish though, missed the backdoor layup by Goodwin. Fambo Zhang has it up the floor. Zhang, ooh, big collision. That's going to be offensive. Jordan Shackle puts his body in the line, takes the charge. Fambo Zhang, offensive foul for the Pacers. Shackle having a stellar game tonight. 17 points, 4 assists, 60% shooting from the floor in 19 minutes. Top scorer is Jordan Goodwin with 19. 4 players double figures for Washington. 15 by Isaiah Todd with 8 rebounds. 10 points by Jaime Echenike. 4:30 left to go. Wizards have the ball. McCall Looking to see if he could get to the double-digit mark. He's got 9, looking for more. Floats it up. In between a sandwich, gets contact and knocked down and fouled. 2 free throws heading up at the line for Washington. Tajir McCall will shoot 2. First free throw is good. Second free throw by McCall, right down the middle. 4:16 left to go. Pacers up the floor. At the wing, they're able to draw a reach-in foul charged to Arturs Zagars reaching in. 4:11 left to play. Both of these teams just got called in the fourth quarter. 13 points by the Pacers in the fourth. The Wizards, especially Washington's, get called. They've only scored 9. That's a big layup there for Indiana. Cuts it within 14. 4 minutes left to play. Washington has the ball. Goodwin dribbles into the key. Bounce pass underneath. Swings it over to a cutter right down the lane. Missed the layup though. Jordan Shackle couldn't finish. Pacers looking to cut it even more. They move it out to the outside. Nesmith passes left wing. 3 on its way. Skipped around the rim and out. Missed by Gabe York. Wizards with a defensive rebound. 3.5 remaining. Out to the wing it goes to Todd. Into the hands of McCall towards his left and the outside. Sends it off to Goodwin. McCall, spin move. Baseline. Shackle. Travels with it. Turnover. Yeah, good question. Can go either way because the NBA is all serious games. I think football is harder for the NFL for the Super Bowl because you have more players to make for a team for the 53-man roster. You have to rely on much more players than basketball, which is 5 positions, more positions in the NFL. And then also, it's just one game. It's not like a series like basketball. Yeah, these missed shots and turnovers really wrecking that over right now. Both of these teams got hot in the second quarter. We're going to take a timeout now. 2:38 left to go. Washington just let their foot off the gas pedal in this fourth quarter. Also, 17 turnovers by the Pacers compared to 16 by Washington. Been a tough game tonight. Both of the teams have struggled shooting from the floor. 45% by the Wizards, 39% by the Pacers. Before I sign off tonight, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. We have 2:38 remaining as we're currently on the timeout. Just waiting for this game to wrap up. Currently, 2:38 left to go on the clock on a media timeout. Washington at the free throw line, 2 shots. First one is good by Jordan Shackle. Second free throw is good. Pacers with a possession, 2:30 left to go. Out to the wing, into the hands of Kendall Brown. Passes baseline as we have a turnover. Game clock will stop with 2:28. They're going to say they'll keep it Pacers basketball. So this will stay Pacers ball. 2:28 left to go. Pacers get the inbound, 12 on the shot clock. Brown driving right to the hoop. Gets the layup. Left-handed layup goes down. 14-point game in the final 2:20. Now to the wing. It's Artur Zagars. He is double-teamed. Deflected out of bounds. Lost it. That's a turnover by Washington. So Indiana bringing the double team along. Just couldn't keep the ball in bounds by Artur Zagars of Washington. Pacers looking to be urgent here. They take a 3 off the back rim, no good. And the rebound collected by McCall of Washington. Pressure in the backcourt. Washington trying to get it past midcourt. They will. Lob behind the defense leads to a punch through with a right-handed flush by Isaiah Todd. They were able to break that half-court pressure with numbers in the opposite side at the rim. Deep range 3, Neesmith off the front rim, skidded off. Offensive rebound controlled though by DeLeo. Passes down low, Brown lost it, turnover. Washington with it, bounce pass. They got numbers off to a cutter, watch out! Soaring up high, dunking it down by Tajir McCall. He almost missed the slam dunk, but he got it. Wasn't the prettiest as it dropped through off the rim, drew the net. Wasn't the prettiest finish to a dunk whatsoever. 1:15 remaining. Washington gonna slow it down with a basketball. Artur Zagars at the free throw circle behind the defense. Backdoor layups good by Jordan Shackle. 20-point lead just like that for Washington in the final minute. Pacers with the ball. Handoff around the perimeter. Gabe York. Dribbles to the NBA Summer League logo. Passes out to the wing to Brown. Right baseline dribble. Kendall Brown scores. Knockdown, no call. Gets a hard-fought bucket. 45 seconds remaining. Wizards have it. Pass midcourt. Skip pass right corner. Open 3 in the air. Off the rim, missed. Kendall Brown, defensive rebound. 35 seconds left to play. Brown with the ball in his hands on the outside. Brown moves it out to Neesmith. Turns the corner, drives. Aaron Neesmith blocked out of bounds by Isaiah Todd. 22.6 seconds left to play. Inbound to a 3 at the wing, skipped around the rim and out. Washington comes up with a defensive rebound. Shot clock has expired. 15 seconds on the game clock. And that's going to be it. The Wizards dribble out the clock as this game has gone final. 97-79 the final score. That is 176 on the points total in this game for the combined points. So that goes over the 175. Washington ran away with it in the second half. They outscored Indiana 35-22 in the third quarter as we wrap up and this game has gone final. Thanks so much all for joining MP and the part here on the channel. Before I do sign off, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. We're going to close out to the channel members before I do wrap up tonight. All channel members get a shout out. We got Jason, Rajip, Russell, BP, Greg, Oreo Pudding, Braden, Renato, Bino, Mark, Mike, John, Jessica, Ahino, Joseph, Vegas, Michael, Wick, Woody, Warren, I Am Goose, Kelly, Arohan, Michelet, Roderick, Bless Brian, SD Sports Talk, Isaiah Bruin, Cody F, Steven Siegel, Tristan, BGR, Ace, Ian, Spaghetti Factory, Happy MT Dude, Mike, and Robin. Thanks so much all for joining and being a part here on the channel tonight. I plan on being back tomorrow night for one more Summer League stream. It will be Celtics against Nets at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Feel free to join in if you guys would like on that one. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in, and enjoy the rest of your Friday night.